Okay. Immy's therapy day. Hmm? Your mama's checking in on you. Yeah. There we go. Okay. That's so good. There's no need. Hmm. I don't know how this is supposed to be worn. Ahsoka, there's no need. There we go. Off to therapy. Oh, you know what? I don't know where I'm supposed to meet her. Oh my god. Does it look foggy out? Or am I losing my fucking mind? Hi, Creative. Hi, Akari. Hope you two are doing well. It's Immy's therapy day. Oh yeah. I heard you guys are having some we're having some stressful times with Doctor going through it. And then of course he's now in a somewhat relationship with Sky, which comes with the team stress. Welcome. Oh no, yeah, she got fucked by those dolls. Oh my god, she was getting destroyed. So very fucking fair for her character to go a little crazy right now. Alright, Eclipse. And Immy last night she slept okay, but she's not the best, and especially after Justin got shot, after she had them come, it was her fault they were even there. Sorry. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing to me those two started dating, because it was going for the slow burn with Faye, and then all of a sudden he gets with Rory. He didn't talk to her when it was going through stress, and I'm like, oh god. So he ends up with Rory. I'm like, oh, okay. Zane aura farms on accident. The motherfucker can just stand there and get it. It's hilarious. His character does it so well. You did that? Oh no.
just like a stepdad. I won't bust guns, brother, I just whoop ass. But if you push it to the limit, get you toe tagged, leaving the body bag. Yeah. I put it on for the West Coast. I'm where the sunshine, baby, Los Santos. I can turn them to a phantom, make them go-go's.
I don't know who that is, but okay. I don't know who that is, but okay. No regrets. No regrets. No regrets. I mean, even the guy who plays Charon, me and him talked, like, because our characters were getting kind of close, and we're like, the only way they're gonna get together is if someone just straight up tells them that you guys act like you like each other, you guys should go on a date or something like that. No one did it, and she ended up with Krieg because she always thought Krieg was really, really, really. That was like, what if she thought that she found her type, and that's how it worked out. And here we are. Oh my god, of course he fucking did. After he kissed Faye, Immy just found that out. Immy and Krieg are couple goals. Immy doesn't do shit, she's just causing all the problems. What do you mean? I mean, she trusts them, and like she doesn't like. I think that's one thing with Immy and I. We both were like, look, we trust. Like, we trust it. You're not gonna cheat on us. If something's going on, you're gonna tell us. Even if it's hard, we're both open to like talking. Like that's what you gotta do. Relationships are hard. But man, it's just like Immy's just like. I was just all I had was like, what if she was like really into someone that like just on their looks, but exact opposite of her. And I was like, we were at the infiltrating the we were in disguise trying to stay out of sight as much as we could, but we still needed information, and we ended up getting in a pool party where all the FIB agents were. And I saw Krieg, and I was like, you know what if Immy was just totally into that kind of type guy, but she didn't, because she's from a commune. She never really dealt with those kind of, saw those people that were dressed like that or looked like that. And I'm like, you know what, let's do a what if, and then here we are. Okay, emotional time. Hold on, let me change the... There we go, some lo-fi stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I put myself in more. Yeah, it's me.
You look beautiful with your long hair.
Uh, hey, honey. Been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come with me. I have an off. Okay. I'm whispering. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I can.
Okay. Okay.
There we go. Try to start it out. Okay. Immy
Some
time.
stuff together so I can
Where's my Windows? Make it. There we go.
So, Emmy, before we begin, I did read what you sent to me. And we'll discuss it in a bit, but I want to, how much do you remember what happened to you?
I don't I was in the hospital apparently a week, but I don't remember being here.
Okay,
But
do you remember anything up until that point?
mm-hmm. I
Okay.
remember it all.
Okay. If you're able to lead me maybe 24 hours before you, well, from what you don't, because obviously there is a chunk of time missing from you since you were in the ICU. But can you give me at least 1 or 2 days before everything happened?
I know I was really, really sick, and I was getting better, but
What now? Tell me what. Be specific for me if you can. You were sick. How?
my body was really cold, like shivering, and for a few days I couldn't remember being sick, but when I waking up I start feeling better. But it took a few days, but the other people that sick, my family and friends, they weren't getting better when they should be getting better. I shouldn't have been getting better. It should be them.
Okay, hold on, honey. Take a breath. Take a deep breath. Okay, breathe in. Hold it. Okay, breathe out. Okay, one more time. I- Inhale through your nose. Okay, exhale through your mouth. Okay.
There we go.
All right. When because I'm jotting everything down. I'm very detail oriented, and I need to get this so we know where to start. But so, do you remember anything that happened before you started feeling symptoms of being sick? Were you around anybody in particular? Were you talking with individuals that was sick? Did you go somewhere? Did you travel somewhere? Did you eat something? I need you to be detail oriented. The reason why I say this, sweetheart, and, if you're not able to, just let me know. Just say I can't remember. The reason why is because my wiring, the way I'm wired, I'm extremely. You have to be very direct with me.
Mhm.
So okay. So as much as you can remember. So you remember when you were sick.
Mhm. I got
Um,
sick.
you
I
got sick. The symptoms were you were cold. Okay, let's start first. So, um, Do you remember what you were doing? What was around you? What you were eating? Anything before you got sick?
Yeah, I was with
Okay.
family and friends. I don't know if I'm allowed to say how I got sick, cause investigation.
Well, you don't have to say anything specific. Was it because food around other people? You can be vague in it.
Toxin.
Okay.
I found something and I got toxin in me, and and I started getting really sick. But I can't be weak. I have to be strong like everybody else. I have to be useful. But then other friends and family got sick. They found other stuff that had the same toxin.
Okay. So so y'all were all exposed to the same stuff.
Mhm.
Did anybody else get sick to the point of going to ICU like you did?
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Um, so what were some of the symptoms that you experienced before you had to come to the hospital? You got cold, were you nauseous, vomit?
Lots of coughing, and then just being really tired where I just couldn't move. And then you, it felt like a freezer in me. And then I kind of started passing out. And I guess I was asleep for like 2 days. But I got better. I guess they did something. They found something to make the sickness stop. But the other people, they they weren't getting better. And
Did anybody pass away because of this?
not that I know of, but they were getting worse. And I don't know why I had to be better. They're more important. They have the people need them.
Mm-mm. Emmy, breathe through your nose. Inhale through your nose, sweetie. I want you to take a deep breath, okay? I want you to inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Okay, one more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. As we talk, um, if you get overwhelmed, I want you to stop and take a deep breath. You're going to inhale through your nose, hold it for a second, exhale out of your mouth. Okay. Okay.
No more crying then. All right.
Okay, honey. So, talk to me about what you're experiencing since you've been out of ICU.
It's every time I see someone I really love and care about, it's like the words that I've had before in my head get really loud. It keeps saying, "You're nothing. You're the reason they got hurt. Your fault, and I should just disappear."
When did you start? Do you do you feel this way, or you feel that voice telling you this when you're thinking about something?
When I, I'm, it's hard to explain. Like it's been there since I ever left home, but now it's always really loud.
So when you said when you left home, okay, honey, all right, I want you to go ahead. Let's breathe in.
I'm okay. Sorry.
No, let's go ahead and practice that. So take inhale in your nose. There we go. One more time. Okay. Okay, let me stick your tongue out for me. Let me look at it. I need to make sure you didn't bite it to the point where you uh hurt yourself. Want to
That's one of her.
stick your tongue out for me?
There you go.
Uh,
She found one of her tails. That's one of Emmy's tails when she thinks.
When did you start biting your tongue? Do you remember?
I don't remember ever doing it.
It's one of her tells. It is one of her tells that she does subconsciously to try to stop crying and stop showing emotion. Ugh, it's hard.
Okay. So when you're thinking about something, what give me an example of what you think about, and then you feel that or you hear that voice telling you
Stop. Down.
that you need to disappear.
When I can't help my family or friends and they're in danger, or when I try to help somebody and I'm not useful and I can't do anything to help them and I'm just useless. I'm just there. I, I just a burden all the time. When I try not to be burdened, I, I then can't help them when something happens. And when I try to help, I mess up all the time.
Mm-mm. Emmy, you said that you heard that voice when you left home.
The commune,
The
I,
who?
my commune with my mom and dad and brothers and sisters. I never really heard it that much back home. Only when we had to do some of the harvest and I kept dropping the baskets.
Okay.
So she's had this all the time, but nothing like this severe because she's had such bigger things.
Just got so much louder and now it's always in the back of my head.
Yeah. But which parent told you this? When you did something, with the baskets they didn't like, which parent was the one that told you that
They
you was a burden?
they never did. It
Where
just
did yeah, but where did that where did that voice? When the first time you heard that voice?
She
Was it
might have.
someone that told you?
Let's see if she thinks it.
whenever I did something wrong, and my brothers and sisters, even my nieces and nephews, did better. I just
Mm,
messed everything up all the time. I dropped the food. I
right.
I didn't get the clothes in the right drawers, and my nephew couldn't get his pants because he had to wear his sister's on accident.
Okay. Do me a favor. Let's do our breathing technique, okay? All right. Inhale through your nose.
Nads.
Okay. One more time. Okay.
Sorry.
No, no apologies. So, um, back home, I just want you to try to recall one situation. Back home, you can use one of the things you told me. Who, when you did something wrong, you said when you did something wrong back home, somebody told you, right? Or heard that voice. Do you remember who said that to you? Who would say that to you when you would do something that they said was wrong? Who was it?
I don't. My parents never yelled at me or anything like that, but it was almost like my own voice, but in my head. And
But did you hear? So what happens is when we're children, all right? Yeah, and we're young. It's very possible that we can come up with that. But when you're a child and you're groomed and you're growing up, normally what happens is the voices, the people around you that's close to you that will says says those things to you. Do you recall anybody in particular hearing that? Could have been a niece, could have been a nephew, could have been one of the brothers or sisters, one of the leaders.
my big brother, and remember when I said I dropped the baskets?
Yep, you dropped the baskets. Okay.
He said you're not helping at all.
Who said this?
My big brother. I remember him saying it because I had to help him. It was our turn.
Okay.
He said,
Did he say this to you often?
not a whole lot, I don't think. He's my big brother, you know? But he always was sometimes mean, you know, when he got mad.
That's gonna be her, the older brother right above her. So
He always said I did things wrong when I do something stupid.
Okay.
Like I'm not helping anybody. But not he he was true. I messed up so
Mm.
much.
Mm. Do you remember how old you were when you was hearing this all the time?
it's gonna be when they were kids. Cause
Like 10 and 11, I think, because I remember I started going more into learning a lot of hard math in the commune. In the commune school, it was a lot of math, and I remember not understanding it, and then he said I stupid too. And he didn't get it either.
Okay. So you were.
But he's not stupid. He's never stupid. He's smart.
Mm,
He just wanted to be better. The hell, not be
okay.
stupid.
Yeah.
What? I mean, what happened? Why did you leave the commune?
No,
How old were you when you left?
when I was 19, the commune got closed down because of tax evasion from government. So my family, my nieces and nephews, and a few others went to make their own commune. But I wanted to see rest of world and have adventure. Wanted to be better person, so I had to go learn.
Okay. So, I mean, what I want to be doing with you is we got to unpack a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to take a little bit. It's something that's not going to get better.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to say the word. You will get better, but it's not going to be an overnight thing. And we're going to have to unpack what you've been dealing with from your childhood into this experience. The voice that you're hearing, the voice that you're hearing, dear, is it's a voice of shame. It's a voice of guilt. It's a voice um, of never feeling enough. And that voice comes in because it was told to us. It's one of those things, our brains, let me just explain it to this. I'm trying to keep it as layman's terms
Mm-hmm.
or as simple as I can. Our brains is an amazing organ. To me, second to the brain is a gigantic computer system.
Mm.
And when our brain, the head of the nervous system, is designed to help you, help us, to protect us. And our brains will scan for any and everything to protect us. Okay. And it stores all of that in our nervous system so that way, if anything make us feel similar to that particular traumatic event, or it will find it to even to convince itself that this is not safe and unsafe, and it's going to do what it needs to do to protect the host, which will be us. Unfortunately, you being in the environment that you were in growing up during the time when your brain was most impressionable, you developed a coping mechanism, defense mechanism. Okay. And it continues to do this when things happen. So you feel guilt and shame, that voice of depression, that voice of guilt, that voice of shame, it gets louder because now you feel responsible for what happened to other people. But the thing of it is, we're going to have to unpack all of that because if your thought process, so what we have to do is we got to slowly retrain your brain to say, no, this is what happened. This is not how this is not how It really is. Okay. This is what the truth is. Okay. And I'm sorry, Emmy, that you grew up in the situation that you were in. And instead of being loved properly, I'm going to be honest with you, instead of you being in a safe environment where you could make mistakes, where you could learn from them in
Yeah,
a
it was just her
healthy
brother,
way,
like, because they were
you were
so close in
negatively
age that
impacted.
it just
And
they
this is
always talk
carried
so.
on. So what this means is anytime something happens, you're going to automatically take it and say it's yours when it should not be. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just telling you this, that we're going to have to talk about these things. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to push you, but we got to slowly unpack this, okay? Because if not, then it's going to cause you more harm. All right. So my goal is to let you know and teach you, Emmy, that you are not a mistake. And to be a human being means you will miss the mark. Parents, people around us, society put unnatural, unrealistic expectations, and then we absorb their guilt, we absorb their failures, we absorb their stuff because people will project their insecurities, their issues onto you, and right or unto you. I'm saying, unto you, and then you're carrying that while they're living in their own la la land, and we're going to correct that. But we got to do it slowly, okay? And I understand what happened. I understand what happened to you, honey. I understand that, and again, you can't talk about it in detail because, like you said, it's an ongoing investigation. So if something comes up, we got to be vague or something like that. But you have to know that things can happen to anybody. And I share something with
Yep.
you to give you an example uh, what we're dealing with. You were, I think you were in I don't, were you in ICU? I cannot remember if you were ICU when all this happened, but as you know, Billy died. But what you probably don't know, the reason why Billy died was a few weeks ago, my daughter passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Minnie. I don't know if you met Minnie Green. She's always at the hospital. And her sister, her siblings were trying to get her to go to an event or something like that. And she just, I don't know, I don't know if they were arguing, what happened. And she was hit by a car. But Minnie was doing her own thing. She had surgery multiple times. She was already in a weakened condition.
Oh
And my
no.
daughter would not listen to me. I'm trying to tell her, you need to calm it down. You just had this surgery. You just had that surgery. She just would not. And her sister, I guess, trying to go and get her, she got hit by a car. Well, when that happened, they were trying to get to me. And in the middle of that, Billy was out there and they were talking about it, the sisters, how they were going to talk, how they're going to break the news to me and all this and that. And Billy had recorded it. And Billy showed me the recording, but you can tell in the recording that, I'm sure you remember how Billy was very tenacious, kept, kept, and he kept accusing my daughter, you murdered Minnie, and all this kind of stuff. So what Billy did was, a couple of days after all of this took place, Billy sent me he sent me the video, and I talked to my children about it, and they, trying to explain all this kind of stuff. And then Billy just abruptly said, Dr. Green, I'm going to get vengeance
Ah!
from Minnie. I said, you don't need to do anything. And but during this time, I find out during all this time something was going on with Billy. Billy was more aggressive than he normally was.
Oh no.
Um, he was grabbing people from the hospital and taking them, and so I don't know. And even Portia and I talk about this to this day. She's really upset about it because I brought to her attention that, hey, I told her that before they even buried Billy, to get toxicology reports, find out what's going on, get a top, because I don't know if he was in doing drugs. I don't know if something was off that made Billy more aggressive. And that day, when he said he just up and leaves, and he took my two children, Minnie's brother and sister, held them hostage. Also took Marcy. I don't know if you met Marcy, the older woman with the gray hair. He took her hostage. She was able to hop out, and he tried to run her over. And then in the midst of that, Caspian, he saw Caspian was there. Long story short, sweetheart, he tried to kill my two children.
Billy?
Yeah, Billy. He tried to kill my two children. And this was like
Billy.
right, like maybe no, this excuse me, this was the very next day of Minnie's in the morgue, body being prepped. This happened the next day. So I haven't had a chance to fully grieve Minnie when this happened. And I almost lose it. I had my gun. They finally get Billy. And Billy ended up running over Caspian because Billy tells Caspian, it's too many, you're a witness,
That sounds like Billy.
tries to kill Caspian.
Oh my god.
Tried to run over Marcy because she was able to hop out of the car, but he tried to run her over. So something happened. Something, I don't know what happened. Something snapped with him, and he was late. He ended up getting hurt, and they was doing it. And I had my gun out, and at that moment, I was going to kill Billy.
Oh.
And it took um, Arson and a couple others to talk me down, to calm me down, to keep me from killing him. And I remember I was so emotional, so just out of whack, that I called the marshals. I spoke with um, Luigi and told him I'm going to kill him when he comes from prison. I was that outright. I was not myself because I was in grief. Well, the next day, now this was shit that happened the entire week.
Holy shit.
Luigi talked me out of it. I calmed down. And that next day,
Yep, therapy.
Billy comes up to me after he get released from prison. Comes to me,
She's explaining
and I told him,
when she
I don't
felt
want to
like
talk to you,
what Immy
Billy.
would feel like how
I
Immy's feeling.
absolutely don't want to talk to you. And anybody with common sense, reasonable common sense, will agree to that, right? But
Mm-hmm.
him, he couldn't understand it. Other people try to say, you got to give Nicole time. You got to give Nicole. I just didn't want to talk to him. I said, I can't talk to you right now. And even his mom, Portia, came to me when he had Portia, with her and I were talking. He came up and I said, Portia, I can't talk to your son right now. She understood. Well, I don't know if you met Max, but the one, my fiance who I'm marrying,
The
he was
robot.
with, yes, he was with me. And we decided to go to Wildflower Cafe.
We're talking about when
And
Billy
next
got
thing
killed.
I know, now Ricky and a couple others, Turkey, he was in his thoughts, but he was standing right where sort of all of a sudden we hear this car barreling down that I don't even know, that's not even a street. What do you call that? Entranceway, whatever, where people just line up and stuff. I guess it's a driveway, but people line up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And a car, we heard his car barreling down. And then Billy is just screaming at the top of his lungs, "Get in the car, Nicole, get in the car." And I'm like, "No, Billy, I'm not getting in the car with you. I don't want to talk to you right now. Get in the car, Nicole, get in." He's screaming at the top of his lungs. I've never heard him scream. It did not sound like Billy. And before you know it, he took the car and just kept hitting me over and over and over. And I'm screaming, telling him to stop. Before I was out. And do you have food, honey? Okay.
Sorry.
No, you good. And at that point, I remember losing consciousness. And Max
Just
and
a
a couple
spoon.
other security people had to gun down him. Because at this point, he did this in front of everybody. He did this in front of everybody that was there.
Holy shit, Billy
So
went
multiple
crazy.
people pulled their guns out. Well, I'm telling you this story, honey, because that day, while I was in the ICU for a few days, Max, it's a story in itself. But anyway, Max is an android. He originally was created to be like a soldier. But the artificial intelligence that is an ancient technology that created him turned rogue, if you will, and had sinister plans for him. But there's another artificial intelligence that's more powerful than that one, that put a safeguard in and gave Max the ability to experience life as a human being, more so like a synth. He's more like a synth when you play those video games. So he can experience emotions like
Oh,
any other
nice.
human being. He's not a human, but he's designed to be like a human in every way, except the original creator of him didn't want that. They just wanted them to function whatever, but the other one made a what do you call it, fail safe. And he was only designed to try to learn emotions a little bit at a time, but he experienced a plethora of emotions all at once. It almost over circuited him. The guilt that I have carried has been uh, tremendous, because I think about, what if I got in that car? And the thing of it is, before he did that to me, he had already did it to an older man. He tried to kill a senior citizen for no reason.
Billy.
That that week leading up to it, he kept just, and to this day, portion I talk about it, we think something went down, something happened. I don't know if someone experimented with him, or if he ran into something, or he ingested something. We don't know. But his behavior was not like the Billy that we knew. But I've had that guilt. What if I had got in the car? But I've been told he was going to try to kill you, Nicole, either way. If you got into that car, Nicole, he was going to throw you in the ocean. He was going to try to kill you regardless. Something was wrong with him. But the guilt that I carried, then the guilt on top of that, that it was me that Max almost overloaded, because all of the human emotions
Oh,
that
yeah.
was triggered when he saw that. Then I carried that. What if it was someone else?
Basically, she's trying to explain to Immy how she felt
But
is the same
what
as
I
like
had to
what Immy would
realize,
feel.
sweetheart, I have a choice. Do I carry all of that guilt and let that guilt and shame slowly deteriorate me inside out? Or do I let it go and accept it and
Oh,
treat it
same.
like
She's
a
so good. I
flower?
love Nicole.
Our emotions are like ocean waves. They come and they go. And the way you conquer your feelings, the way you conquer your emotions, the way you take charge, and the way you take lead, sweetheart, is you got to see your emotions and you got to accept them for what they are. So I told you that whole spiel to let you know that you are not alone. You're not alone as someone who has made many a mistake. I turned 50 in 2 weeks, Emmy. And I can tell you in the 50 years of my living, I have made plenty of mistakes, plenty of opportunities to let guilt and shame weigh me down. So, my goal is to help you rewrite your programming in your mind. Mhm. You are important, Emmy, and it is okay for you to fall down and get back up. You are worth it. You are worthy. You are special and you are loved. Okay. So I have assignments for you.
Oh boy. I get homework?
Not going to be easy.
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing is I want you and I to meet with each other. I think every Friday, if you're able, once a week
Mhm.
around 6 p.m. Eastern. Is that good for you?
Mhm.
Okay, good. So that's the first thing. So I'm going to see you next week,
Yay!
6 p.m.
Healing
Eastern. Let me
arc.
just make sure because I don't want to. I think one of these weeks is Christmas. I think Christmas on a because my birthday is December the 27th. And that's a Saturday. So Christmas, no, that's
Three
Christmas on the
weeks.
Thursday. 3 weeks.
Yeah, man. One, two, three. It's
Damn,
it's.
look at it.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, good. Let's
If
see.
I
Let's
didn't have
see.
my calendar.
All right. So it'll be next. So it'll be the 12th at 6 p.m.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's the first thing. The second assignment I want for you to do, and we'll talk about this your next session, is I want you to start keeping a journal. And what
Journal.
that
I
means
get to make a
is
new
in your
document.
journal, as I want you to talk, and so you can use your notepad on your phone if you like I do. Or, if you go and have this voice memos, it actually works. You can use the voice memo app, and if you want to use that to talk, you can. And I want you to write at least one entry every week, okay? But you can write it in as much as you want. You can start about whatever subject. Write about how you feel today.
Oh my
You
god.
can start it today, but I at least want you to write one entry per week, okay? Then what
Mhm.
will happen is next week, you'll choose a journal entry and we'll talk about it, all right?
Mhm.
All right. And then the third thing is I want you to practice the breathing that we did.
Okay. Yeah.
I want you to practice the breathing. When you feel overwhelmed, I want you to take a breathe in through your nose, hold it for one, right? And hold it 1 second, and exhale through your mouth. Yeah. If you want to write about that in your journal, you can too. Okay. Those are your little techniques. Those are the little techniques we're doing. All right. So what are your assignments today? You got two of them, actually, not three.
Today start journal and practice
Mm-hmm.
breathing.
practice breathing techniques. Perfect. That's
And
exactly
then
what we want
come
you to do.
here Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing that I will say about you journaling
Mm-hmm.
is the way our brains operate, the
She
way
looks
our
like Sailor Moon.
brains, the way our brains operate, Emmy, you may decide that you want to talk about you had some really good cookies. And before you know it, your brain may reminisce about cookies you had as a child. Just keep writing. Okay. Only time I want you to stop writing is if you feel yourself getting overwhelmed. I want you to put the pen down or put the phone down and then do those breathing techniques. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Come here. Emmy, let me give you a hug.
Thank you. Sorry you went through all that and I wasn't there to help.
No, no, that's not your responsibility. It's not, you're not responsible. Listen. When you develop empathy, you are an extremely empathetic person.
Yep.
People with a high amount of empathy. Unfortunately, people who are unhealed themselves use that against us. Okay. You have a heart that you want to help every person, but you can't help every person. The only people that you can help, if you're able to help, is the people that's in your circle. And as you help the people that you love, they'll reach out and help other people. That's how we spread it. But you can't help every single person. So that's why we're going to try to weave through this and get changed the
Because she's thinking
guilt,
she couldn't even help her
change the
family and
shame,
friends.
and
Oh
change
god, it's
all
gonna
of
take a
that.
while. It's gonna take a hot
And we're
minute.
going to use it for positive,
If we
okay?
can reduce
All
it,
right?
that's
I'm
what
going
we
to be
want.
teaching you how to sit in your emotions and how to allow your emotions to come like waves, how to search yourself for them and how change how you think. We're gonna go through a lot, but it's not gonna be overnight, okay? And we're gonna go slow. All right? It's a lot to unpack. All right, I'm gonna hug you again. I love you.
I love you, Dr. Nicole.
All right, baby. I will see you next week. But if you need me, don't forget you can text me.
Mm-hmm.
I hate I don't have an office.
This is
I
nice
think
though
this
because
is
it
relaxing.
feels more
It's a relax.
natural.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. Just bring my clients here. And you owe me nothing.
Oh, I need to pay.
No, you owe me nothing.
It's like dentisty.
I love you, boo.
I love you. Bye bye.
Bye, baby.
Oh, that was good. All right, I gotta do journaling now, man. Pinky, is that? What the fuck is
I
this?
was wearing this and I thought CJ will never recognize me.
You get used to it.
He did though. He recognized me.
You just changed in like a split second, Danita. What is this sorcery? Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
god,
very good at it.
Dr. Nicole is fucking great. Tries to give the story so someone can relate and how they may think about it, but also make sure the person is comfortable, not overwhelmed the first one. Good fucking job. I love it. I love her. could be useful for a little bit. She's gonna be a little overwhelmed for a bit mentally, so while we may not want to work, we can at least chill out for a bit at FREE2RP's, and I can make some cash. Is it open right now, actually? Hold on. It's not perfect. Oh, I need to check the banks. I think I got a deposit for work. Oh, God. I hear a dog.
Let's go down to the range later and fire off a couple rounds. I heard that shit.
I've never actually seen NPCs in here. What the fuck?
Hello.
Maybe I didn't get it. Oh, they're probably still doing it. Yep, okay.
True. Call me at the place tonight. Hey, man. Hello?
Close the red fodder. All right. Journal time. Okay. Oh my god, that means I can actually. I should probably do my drawings that I had Immy do, like when she sketches, and put them in the journal. Oh my god, we can do this. We can fucking do this. We can go ham with it for a bit. Let me open up the. Hold on. Let me clock in. Longest fucking password ever. I want this one. There we go. switch back to my like songs play. Full disclosure, I'm getting older. Hi, Ahsoka. Okay, hi. What'd I do wrong? Why? No, it's not time. I mean, we could do it now, I guess, but... Alright, let me get this started. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta bring a possibility for food and drink for people. It's under suggestions? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Okay. Got that posted. Oh, wait, no. I want to put this one on here. There we go. Okay, we go get the dog's D-I-N-N-E-R. Okay, I'll be right back. Cause it's silk.
Hi, Ocean.
What's up? How you doing?
Are you okay? What can I get for you?
Let me see here. Your menu's on Birdie, right?
Yeah, we have our birthday cookies brew.
Alright, cool. Let me just look at this.
We still have our pumpkin stuff for now, too. If you want, I suggest the 5 for 5. You get the most for your money. And the pumpkin, you can pumpkin spice stuff. We haven't only for a little while longer.
Okay, how about this? I'll get a palm platter.
Yep.
You still need cash, or can you do card now?
Cash only.
Okay, how much does it cost?
500.
Cool, I got that. Okay. That comes with what? 5 items and 5 drinks?
5 food, 5 drink.
Cool, okay.
And your state ID?
842.
There you go.
Bam, there you go.
Alright, I'll get this started for you. How are you, Ocean? I'm sorry, Dr. Ocean.
This is Ocean.
Oh, you
I'm
are a
doing-
doctor.
I'm a doctor, but, you know, let's go
That's
by
a
Osh.
lot of
Yeah, I went to school for 10 years. But
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing good. How about you?
I okay. Yeah. Busy. And there you go.
Awesome. All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank
I'll catch you later.
Bye
Love you.
bye, drive safe.
I will.
Why do I have so much shit? Oh yeah, I gotta use this pumpkin spice shit soon. So I'm going to do some editing. So I want. I just looked over at Ahsoka's bowl. Winston is licking it clean for her. Did you bark at Winston or the door?
Did she bark at you? Were you licking her bowl? Yeah, you were.
Nom, nom, nom. Yummy, yummy. You silly. I know you're just a silly little boy. You're just a silly little boy. I know you're such a good boy. Okay, so VU in 50 minutes.
girl.
You're a good boy. You have a penis. Mm-hmm. Live piano music. What? Oh, Jay put out Pretend out. Oh, I gotta list it. Watch this. Oh my god. They stole his car while he was there. Oh my fuck. I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, sorry. It was cold, so I had to go put on a jacket. Go on a sweatshirt. She may be thinking.
You have reached an automated.
Every time these NPCs come over, I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, how close is it to be? Mm-hmm. Never actually looked at Marketplace shit that much.
Hello?
Hey, you tried calling?
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know I finished first therapy session.
You did? Already?
We're gonna...
I thought it
Hmm?
I thought it wasn't until the 11th.
No.
Yeah, when you sent me the message, you said December 11th.
Oh, I don't know what happened. No, we
Oh,
had to
oh,
reschedule
no.
us, I think, and I forgot to tell.
Oh. Well, that's good. I'm glad it was sooner. How did it go?
I cried a lot.
That's gonna happen.
Apparently I bite my tongue.
I've noticed.
And then, I see her every Friday for right now.
Every Friday, huh?
At 6 p.m. Eastern. And then I have to keep journal and practice breathing exercises.
Okay. That's good. A good job. I mean, that's really good. I know it's a lot. It's a lot to handle, a lot to have to deal with and think about.
It went good, Akari. It's a good way of, like, a stepping stone for her to, like, realize someone else feels like this, and then she has to carry her journal.
Have to sit through and tell people, a complete stranger, about that kind of stuff. So, it's really brave, very brave of you to be doing. I know you are. Yes, you are trying very hard, and I see it, and a lot of people see it. And you're doing very good. Very, very good. Okay.
I'm at Croaky's for a little bit if you need food and coffee.
You know what? I might be swinging by, soon. I gotta take care of a couple of things, but yeah, I'll come.
Because
even if I don't buy anything, I'll come see you.
I have VU at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so in like a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll try to swing down there and see you at least before you have to take off, okay?
If needed, I'll buy some and I can drop it off somewhere for you.
We'll see. I mean, I still have quite a bit of food, so food's not a concern.
I didn't mean to push.
You're not pushing at all. No, you're not pushing at all. I mean, I have a lot of food on me still.
Thank God. Usually, sometimes
it was more of me just wanting to come see you. That's all.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay.
But if you do make me anything, I will eat it. Anything that you make is delicious, so I will not turn it down.
The pumpkin's gonna be here, because we should have having new stuff by end of hopefully this weekend, but I'm not sure.
Okay, well, how about I do this? I'll give you a call before I head over there just to make sure you're still there, okay? Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Good job. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There we go. Told the lead. Okay, so here's Immy's. No, I want Immy's history. No, Immy's history. Not the Immy's doc. I need Immy's history. There we go. So this is the brother that I'm thinking would be the one that fuck off. That like would yell at her when she made a mistake or did something he didn't like. He was more angry as a kid, and better as they grew up. Okay. I also wanted to like show that when he would go. Okay, so like she's the one that wanted to go on an adventure. So. When she would say she wanted. He would say. This is Immy's family. Like her birth family. But Immy had her first therapy session, and Dr. Nicole was like, well, who told you these first words? Like, that you were nothing, that you don't belong, and it kind of like, well, so, in my head, her and her brother, who were closer in age, whenever she did something wrong, like, he had to watch out for her, and when they did the work and all that fun jazz, so he would ridicule her a bit when he was a kid, so it started out like that. Neither. I don't like either. Panda Express, if we had to choose the two. Started to. For me. I know for you. I would go Panda Express just because you would get rice and I can always mix rice with other things in the future. It's just long. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, but I have to start. Immy now has to start a journal. Get back here. There we go. So that's one of her things she has to do. Let me find it. Okay. AFK. Trying to. Can I use my free Canva account to make some shit? Where is it? So if I do the documents, can I make the background look nice? Is there a way to design journal pages? Is there a way to like make the background look different? I don't use Canva a lot, so I'm not sure. I do this? Hmm. That's not gonna work, is it? I might just have to do Google Docs and then add the shit in. So this would be Immy's journal. Let's do then. Let's do 12. Let's do it today. No weather. Fuck off. Why are my frames dropping like no fucking other? Frames? Frames? myself frame rate. Did Oh, okay, sorry. Whoop, I'm trying to write Jimmy's journal fucking shit. Hi, Woody. I have to write a journal entry as Immy because she's going through therapy right now. So we're writing when she started feeling these things, and it's when she was a kid. There we go. Amy's first journal entry. Let's make this a bit bigger. Like she's okay. Oh my god, there's more fonts? Oh my god. Trying to look between some good stuff like that looks like it's handwritten. But not cursive. Renee Beanie. That's actually fucking. There we go.